Bay Area. That's the site for the Nuggets. The pick-and-roll nightmare of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. A championship-winning combo this team will need as they ramp themselves up for the game ahead at the Chase Center. Nuggets, Warriors. We'll be right back for the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Brown. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Good awareness from Murray saves the play. He managed to get ahead of the miss there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so here's Denver. Following the score by Golden State. Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Green. Hield against Brown. Hield passes to Curry. The rebound by Murray.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Back to Brown. The 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hield on the wing. Guarded by Brown.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Brown. Back to Murray. For 3, Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Curry looking it over. And a miss there on the triple.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Jokic. Book it off the crossover.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the inside. Here's Green. Here's Butler. Oh, Jokic with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. Murray finds Johnson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Warriors, 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Curry. Deflected. Curry against Jokic. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
The first free throw is good. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Both shots good from the stripe. At this early stage of the season, what do you think are the most important things for teams to focus on, Legs?
Well, I think familiarity with new teammates. So you're trying to find that rhythm and flow on both ends of the floor. There's no substitute for real in-game reps, which they're getting now. And ideally, if you can win some games early, it builds confidence. That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Murray passes to Jokic. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Outside heel. Curry, a screen on Brown. Healed against Brown. Takes the 3. And it's Healed, missing. Denver leading by 4. Murray with it. Now guarded by Curry. Murray scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. Second chance shot. He shoots again. And Jokic finishes inside. Jokic has got 6 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Murray against Curry. And here's Butler outside. Gordon pulls it in.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Healed.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Grant, I think it's safe to say Cam Johnson has really hit his stride lately.
Absolutely, B.A. He's seizing the opportunities he's been given, taking and making more shots, dropping more dimes. He's reaching another level of his game.
He misses the free throw. Brown, he's checked in for Denver. And he's good on the second. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
The Nuggets lead by 4. And here's Jokic. He's got 6. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Warriors trail by 6. Hield passes to Green. Outside Hield. Let's go with a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Murray. Tipped. Curry with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Throws it up high. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Murray. Now here's Jokic. Green covering. Shot from 12. And it's Jokic missing. Golden State has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Hield for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And it's now only a 1-point Nugget lead.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Pick by Murray for 3. Gordon kept alive. Jokic sinks that one from the post. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Brown. Now Murray. He's covered by Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Hield. And Denver with a change here, too. Valanciunas is checked in. Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. He played a great game against the Lakers. Butler on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Brown passes to Murray. Back to Brown. Here's Murray. Fires from the line. Connects. The jumper drops. 6 points for Jamal Murray.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Pass to Butler. Horford, a screen on Brown. Here's Butler, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Post is checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Curry.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Murray. Here's Valanciunas. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Kick out to Brown. From downtown. Warriors with the rebound. Over to the wing. Here's Post. And it's all tied up.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And for Denver, they're shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Brown against Butler. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Now here's Podziemski. Defended by Murray. Brown with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. And then for Denver, Aaron Gordon comes in for Nikola Jokic. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Johnson. Moody on the wing. Pass to post. 5 on the clock. And here's Podziemski from the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Murray. The 3-ball. And another 3 for Denver.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
Outside Payton. Outside Moody. From behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. 1:02 left in the opening quarter. And the basket is good. Murray's got 11.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Now Podziemski. Yet to see a basket. Moody from outside. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Fades. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Moody on the wing. Defended by Hardaway. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Payton against Brown. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
On the court for Denver, Gordon and Valanciunas down low. Bruce Brown is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Denver leading by 4. Outside, Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. Podziemski grabs the board.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the 3s are easier for players to get.
To the middle. Oh, deflected. Gordon with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And rejected. And they'll get another chance. Valanciunas passes to Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen. Goes back up. Rebounded by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
They were so consistent from the 3-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the 3-point line, you are going to win most games no matter where you're playing.
The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Valanciunas. Gordon down low, guarded by Post. Gordon, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Watson. And the three off target. Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc to the paint. Here's post, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Here's Brown. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. For three, Hardaway. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on. No shot he can't make.
And he's good on the first of 3. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Brown's checked in for Watson. And the second free throw is good. Well, Leg's a solid career for Tim Hardaway Jr. as a floor-spacing wing.
Well, he's been a double-digit scorer in this league for a decade, B.A. He's been a key contributor for multiple playoff teams, and he is at peace with his game.
And he nails the third.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Butler surveying the floor. Horford finds Butler. Here's post. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Hardaway. Now Brown. And here's Gordon. Here's Valanciunas. Horford covering. Just 3 to shoot. Pulls it in from the elbow. The Warriors pull it in. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys, back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. No good on that one. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Butler against Gordon. Curry passes to Butler, and he drives in. Oh, here comes Jimmy.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Brown. Gordon outside. No good on the triple. The Warriors trailing. Here's Butler. Brown with a steal. Now here's Gordon. Denver moving it around. Outside Brown. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Podziemski using his post moves to get the 2 points. Podziemski's gotten his first points of the night.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Gordon. Valanciunas sets a screen. Gordon can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Brown, and it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Hardaway's checked in for Denver. Gordon on the wing. The three is up. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Gordon. Murray's got 14 points. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. And here's Horford. No points so far. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Brown. Back to Murray. Murray doing tough work inside.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
It's Podziemski on the wing, defended by Hardaway. And here's Curry for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely. Up and in on the layup. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, mixing it up inside, and I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Horford. Outside Curry. From deep. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray against Curry. Murray passes to Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen. Clock at 6. Back to Hardaway. Off the mark there with a 3.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Gordon, the pass to Valanciunas. And they're on the run. Curry takes it in. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And when you're defending transition, you better make sure you know where Steph Curry is, or he will light you up.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Hield is subbed in for Podziemski. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in. Denver has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. It's stolen by Hield. Curry with it. Pass to Hield. They set a pick. Takes the 3. Jokic grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Brown, guarded by Payton. Payton against Brown. They kick it out to Murray. Murray buries it from deep.
So after making one in the first quarter, he's now made two here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Warriors trail by 5. Down low. Stolen by Jokic. Brown with it. Payton covering. And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul. Moody's checked in for Payton. Outside Hardaway. Inside. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Golden State is gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Moody. Curry, a screen on Hardaway. Out to Hield. The three is up. Drains the triple. Hield's got 14.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Denver leading by 4. Outside Murray. Now here's Jokic. He's watched by Kuminga. Outside Hardaway. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Pass to Brown. Takes a three. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
And here's Curry for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Now here's Green. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Moody. Right side Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And some people think Draymond Green is a little too bold. But look, that's just his passion for the game. A lot of teams need what Draymond Green brings to the table.
And he drops the first. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Gordon comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Johnson in for Hardaway. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Curry against Murray. Green for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, if Green is taking quick shots like that, it speaks to how confident he is.
Jokic the screen. Johnson passes to Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. And here's Gordon from the arc. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Kuminga down low. Gordon's on him. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Curry passes to Moody. Over Gordon. No good on the buzzer beater. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
These two guys, we thought they'd bring it tonight. It has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Murray passes to Gordon, shoots over Kuminga, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. The 3 from Curry for the lead. Kuminga's shot is off.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Johnson finds Murray. Outside Brown. The 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Hield for 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Pass to Johnson. Picked by Murray. Now Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Brown passes to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing. The Warriors lead by 3 to the middle. Here's Green. Oh, Green dropping the hammer.
Okay, Draymond showing you he can still get up. Do not sleep on Draymond's hops.
Now here's Murray. Outside Brown. Outside Johnson. Off target from outside.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Pass to Butler. Doesn't go that time.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Murray against Curry. Gordon with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Murray. Warriors with the rebound. He's got 21. Green finds Curry. Back to Green. Hield, a screen on Jokic. Outside Hield. Fires for three. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jokic passes to Murray. Shoots a fadeaway. And Jokic finishes inside. Jokic has got 17.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
For the lead. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Curry. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Nikola Jokic, third.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Outside Brown. Johnson against Butler. It's Jokic, high post. Chalk up 2 there. 21 points for Nikola Jokic.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. BA, back to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Hield. Pass to Butler. The kick out, Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots from the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here are the Nuggets. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Here's Brown. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 5-point Denver lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Curry against Murray. Right side Curry. The shot no good. Great D that time from Murray. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Here's Butler. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they'll keep possession. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Brown passes to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Jokic finishing through the D. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm.
And the Warriors make some changes. Horford comes in for Kuminga, and Payton is subbed in for Hield. And Denver with a change here too. Brown, he's checked in for Brown. Warriors trail by 10. And here's Butler. 10 points for him. Outside Curry to win the drought. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. On the drive, Butler. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
No good from 11 feet. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Curry. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by Denver. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brown against Butler. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Over Green. Jokic against Green. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Warriors trail by 14. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Warriors make some changes. Post is checked in for Draymond Green, and Pajemski subbed in for Butler. Here's Post. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Gordon, and the shot goes down. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The three from Curry. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them. Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
And again, no good by Golden State.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now here's Johnson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Outside, Brown. Picked by Murray. Outside, Brown. Great D that time from Pajemski. Warriors trail by 16. Screen by Post. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And then for Denver, Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Murray. And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Nuggets, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Horford with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Moody. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Well, they call him Stay Ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
Good on both. Denver leading by 14. Screen by Gordon. Here's Hardaway. Here's Valanciunas. Tries again. Nice D from Horford. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. To the inside. Now here's Post. Defended by Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The shot no good. Excellent defense there from Watson. It's Brown on the wing. Moody defends. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish. And that's a double-double for him now.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Out to Horford. 4-3. And he can't get that one. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Holmes in at the 4. Here's Butler. It's blocked. And they get it back. Payton finds Butler. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Here's Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, and what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Pass to Horford. Over Valanciunas. Rebounded by Denver. They led by as many as 18. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Murray passes to Brown. Picked by Holmes. Back to Brown. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Valanciunas against Horford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
And he knocks down the first one.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Brown passes to Brown. Yep, that one's good. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Outside Pajemski. Horford passes to Butler. And here's Post, defended by Holmes. Outside Pajemski. Here's post. No good from outside.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Valanciunas passes to Murray. Back to Valanciunas. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Horford. Down low. Emphatic finish from Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
The Nuggets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Up top, Valanciunas. Horford covering. Here's Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Denver. Johnson's checked in. And Murray drops them both. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Up again. Perfect timing from Butler there.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. Murray drives in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Al Horford.
Yeah, I love how Murray varies his pace and keeps defenders guessing.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, since the break, he has been in attack mode, and he is living at the line.
Curry passes to Payton. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the way that Murray can go full bore at the rim is impressive. He always draws contact.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Butler. Great D that time from Brown. Murray against Curry. Murray with it. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Payton. Back to Curry. Over Murray. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Now Murray Fires the three. The rebound by Post. Post has got 7 rebounds in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And that one falls for Curry.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Moody's checked in for Peyton. And then for Denver, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Brown. And Hardaway is subbed in for Murray. And so Curry nails both of them.
Well, Steph Curry is an all-time great who continues to amaze us, and I am just so glad I've got the best seat in the house.
Outside Moody. Butler finds Curry. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best, flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Warriors trail by 19. Moody passes to Horford. On the wing, Curry. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 4 assists in the game.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Jokic with a screen on Butler. Here's Johnson. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Post. And Hield is subbed in for Moody. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown, he's checked in for Brown. Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Hardaway, the pass to Gordon. Hardaway with a screen on Kuminga. Back to Hardaway. From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Green. And here's Kuminga for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gordon. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Warriors trail by 18. Outside Hield. Now here's Butler. Outside Kuminga. Launches it. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Pass to Brown. Jokic with a screen on Butler. Back to Jokic. And stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Well, you know, Green's not going to shy away from contact. He loves mixing it up inside.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Hardaway. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Curry passes to Hield. Here's Green. Outside Curry, launches a three, and that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Now here's Gordon. Murray for 3. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
Impeccable timing from Jokic, getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
Pass to Butler from outside the arc. Back to Hield. Fires from deep. Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's the 3. Jokic, the second chance points on the tip in. Jokic has got 29 points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here's Kuminga for 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Murray. Up top, Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Here's Gordon. Johnson outside. Murray fires. Connects from downtown. Murray's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And love that 3 from Murray. Just answering the bell.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup is drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Butler up top, covered by Johnson. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
The first free throw is good. And so Curry nails both of them. Now Murray. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And that is 31 points for Nikola Jokic. Here's Curry. Outside heel. Outside Butler. That shot off the mark. Johnson with the defensive effort. Curry against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And he's going for the oop here. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
And when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Now here's Johnson. Brown finds Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Pajemski. To the middle. Ready off the pass. He lays it in. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver.
Get on Joker.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, thanks, B.A. Nikola, huge scoring output for you. How would you describe the night you had?
It was good. I think I scored a lot in the first quarter. The shot was going in, I was shooting a little bit more, so my teammates were finding me and coach was driving play for me, so it was a good night for me.
I know you like to pass, but your team needs you to score early. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.